This is the Russian Dynamite, Masha Slamovich.
Becca here.
This is Not America's Sweetheart, Davian. And
It's Billy Starks. And
the super fly guy, Trayvon Jordan.
This is the fly side flyer, Jalen Brandon.
Hardcore Princess, Jules Malone.
Hi there, this is the Bubblegum Princess, Alexia Nicole.
This is the Brazilian Wonder Woman, Christy Jane.
This is the baddest black belt, Chennai Kai.
This is Kid Bandit.
The smash hit Joel Bateman.
This is Robin Renegade.
Cody Hawk.
Brutal Bob Evans. And you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment, one of my favorite podcasts in the whole wide world.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Golden Lion, Jonny Lyons, and we're listening to Wrestling with Entertainment.
Hello, and welcome to the show. It's Wrestling with Entertainment, the only audio experience on the web today, the trusted choice for interviewing all your favorite wrestlers every Tuesday and Wednesday on YouTube and Castbox, sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. And of course, your host, James J. And it's a great day for wrestling, because we are wrestling with Johnny Golden Lyons.
I like that.
What we like to do with big here on Wrestling With. How are you today?
I'm doing great, my man. I'm definitely feeling blessed. Are you doing okay?
I am doing good as well. It's quite rainy today, but no complaints.
Rainy, where you at, my man?
I'm in California, Southern California.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm in Houston. It's pretty much blue skies most of the week.
I mean, it's usually blue skies here as well. The first thing you don't think of California is, rainy weather. But the next, yesterday, today, and I think tomorrow, it's supposed to be downpour.
Oh, that does not sound fun.
It does not sound fun. It is not. But just staying in and interviewing great individuals like yourself.
I appreciate that.
Can you tell us where the Lion will eat next, event-wise?
Well, actually have a show for Reality of Wrestling tomorrow night. I want to say it's one of the breakout shows, mainly for the students. Then I like to participate myself, just because I've already been doing this 10 years. I try to keep my skills sharp. This Friday, November 21st, I'll be in College Station for Lions Pride Sports and Entertainment. I have a show November 22nd in New Orleans for Wildcat Sports, making my return there. That's the place I actually started with. And then November 29th, I'll be in Beaumont, Texas for Hurricane Pro.
So, pretty busy right now.
Yeah. Busy end of the month. The start of November was slow-ish. I think I had a show for Inspire out in Austin, I want to say last Sunday, but it looks like it's starting to pick up.
Ending the year on a hot note.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And where can we find you on social media and your merchandise?
So social media, my Instagram is the Jonny Lyons, TheJonnyLyons. I do a lot of wrestling and fitness content there. Then I do have a Twitter, which is the same thing, the Jonny Lyons 24, which not really that active on it. I more just use it to scroll and keep up with any news.
And merchandise?
Merch, I currently don't have any merchandise. The only time I am selling merch is whatever I bring to shows.
Okay. Well, you don't have to go looking for it. All of the links to all his social media will be in the description of the video below, but on YouTube and Castbox. Alright, you work for Hurricane Pro Wrestling and Reality of Wrestling. Can you tell us about your relationship with those companies?
So Hurricane Pro that's one of the first companies I started with. So a little bit of backstory about me is I started training in 2015 in New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm originally from Baton Rouge, so I'd make the hour and a half drive 3 days a week. Then just starting there, I made a couple of relationships. My first first spot in wrestling was in a three-man group called the Pump Patrol, and we were pretty big at Hurricane Pro back 2016, 2017, and they ended up bringing me in, and I've kind of stuck there ever since. Then with Reality of Wrestling, for people that don't know, that's Booker T's promotion, the two-time WWE Hall of Famer, and I was ready to get out of Louisiana probably about 2019, 2020, and I finally made the jump out here to Houston in 2021, and I've been working with him ever since.
You got any Booker T stories?
Man, not really. Off the top of my head, not really. Like a couple cool moments, like when we did the show at the MGM Grand in, what was it, it was either 2022 or 23, I want to say, and then like just like the moment of being at the top of everything, like hotel room all the way at the top of the building, balcony, just looking out at the skyline with Book, like all the boys, like that's just moments like that. Like it's cool to me because where I come from, like people like me shouldn't be getting opportunities like that.
You mean people from New Orleans?
I wouldn't say New Orleans. So I started in New Orleans. I'm from a small place just outside of Baton Rouge called Denham Springs.
And I mean, anybody could, do what you're doing. You just got there, a bit faster, I would say.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. If you really put your mind to it and don't quit, don't stop, stay persistent, like you can definitely make it as far as you really want to go.
But was that a moment sitting on top of the MGM Grand?
What's up?
Was that a moment for you to sit atop the MGM Grand with, obviously, a legend like Booker T?
Yeah, it was, just because, I don't know, like, it's a chance for me to sit back, look at, like, everything I've done so far in life, in my career, and then just kind of be thankful. Thankful for the journey I've had so far, and then, of course, like, thankful for the journey I still have yet to come and all the moments I have yet to experience.
And you have had a lot of great moments and experiences in this past decade.
Yes, sir.
You won the Hurricane Pro Wrestling, the Openweight Championship.
Openweight.
In a four-way match that featured TNA superstar Steve Maclin. What was that match like, winning that title in that match with obviously, a high-profile name?
What did it feel like? I'm gonna be honest, like I'm someone that does doubt himself a lot and overthink a lot. So like just be able to go out there and put on a show and win a title that had just been introduced. The openweight title, I'm only their, I want to say, third champion currently, and just kind of being able to go do that and in a match with someone like Steve Maclin, it gave me the validation I've always looked for, like I'm on the right path and I'm doing exactly what I need to be doing. And then close to 700 days later, I'm still openweight champion, and I'll be defending that November 29th.
Hell yeah. And what does that kind of mean to you, to hold that championship for, so long? Like, we're getting into Roman Reigns territory here.
We're getting close. I wouldn't mind passing Roman Reigns territory, honestly. It'll be the Johnny Lyons territory soon.
Hell yeah.
But just being able to be champion for that long, like, it's just really good experience for me, man. I really, really enjoy it.
Winning the championship, is that a moment you take in, like, in the moment? Or is it something that kind of sits in afterwards, like, wow, I did this?
A little bit of both. Because it's one of those things where the ref hits the 3, rings the bell, hands you the title, and you have it in your hand and you're looking at it, and you have the crowd reacting, whether they're booing or cheering. It's one of those things where it hits you like, hey, I really did this. Then at the end of the night, when everything's packed up, you get home, empty out your suitcase, that title's right there. It hits all over again.
Well, another moment I would say was that you actually got to wrestle the Young Bucks on AEW TV on Rampage.
Yes, sir.
What was that experience like?
Dude, honestly, it was really enjoyable. That's because that was my first time getting to work with AEW. I want to say it was a show in Oklahoma. And then just getting the experience to be backstage, getting to be part of the environment, getting to see my boy Brian Keith, who's doing big things, getting to see him back there. And just getting to go back on TV in general is always a thrill, always enjoyable. Because I hadn't been on national TV since, I want to say 2018, 2019.
Right.
Yeah, because let's see, because I did the tag match with AOP, I want to say 2018 for Raw. Then I worked Ari. What's up?
2019.
2019? It could have been. Because then 205 Live, I had Arya Davari on, I think, a couple months after that.
Yeah.
Which it was really cool getting to see him again and then him remember me and everything.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Because he's backstage for AEW now.
For AEW, yeah. Yes, sir.
Well, obviously you were in the ring with the Young Bucks. Obviously they're the vice presidents of the company.
Well, not anymore.
Well, at the time they was.
Yeah.
So, what did it kind of mean to you to obviously wrestle? Obviously there are really big names in the business.
Like I said, just being able to have that opportunity, because TV time is worth its weight in gold. And honestly, I'm not even going to make it about me. I'm more proud of my partner that night, Cappuccino Jones, who is the current WWE ID champion. And, whenever we got out there, and that was the first time I've wrestled in Oklahoma. And Cap's a Oklahoma boy, so I felt really, really proud of him and really good for him when the match started and the crowd was chanting for him, because, obviously they knew him.
Right.
Because I've had that before, back when I did Arya Davari with the Smoothie King Center. They were chanting for me. But, to be able to call Cap my friend and then see that moment for him and then what he's done since, that just... I'm more ecstatic for him than I am for me.
I gotcha. Now I do have to ask, how is the catering in AEW?
Oh my God. Oh, the catering's always so good. I can't remember exactly what they had, but I definitely went probably 2-3 times. Then just the desserts, because I had my flight back home was that night, so I definitely brought a couple of desserts home. I might have gotten another plate to go to, just to eat at the airport while I waited for my flight.
Who had better catering, or the food that you like more, AEW or WWE?
Oh, Jesus, that's a hard one because I haven't done anything with WWE since before COVID. Recency bias has to be AEW for right now, just because I don't really remember what type of catering WWE had.
Fair enough. Like you mentioned, you got to work AOP on Monday Night Raw. In all places, the Smoothie King Center, one of the bigger, arenas in that area. So, what was that moment like for you?
It was really cool for me because my tag partner that night, me and him don't talk anymore. We had a small falling out, but Nathan Bradley, I love him to death. He was one of my best friends at the time. So just to be able to go out there with him and share that same opportunity, same moment, you don't know how much I cherish that.
Being backstage for WWE, is that kind of like a window of, into a world that you want to be a part of?
It is. It definitely is. Anytime you get to be around people that are doing the job, doing the career at the highest level, the level that you want to be at, it's always nice to be able to sit there, keep your mouth shut and eyes, ears open, and just kind of see how everything really works. Because that's my goal, is to be there one day backstage with everyone.
Was there anybody coming up to you before or after the match and giving you advice?
For AEW, I don't think so. For WWE, it was a while back, and a lot of my days run together and years, so it's hard for me to remember. I know the coolest thing was Lince Dorado being backstage for WWE, and he would always just, not even on the match, but just advice in general that you could kind of write down and take in.
Okay. Now, another name you've been in the ring with is a one Hardcore Holly.
I knew that was coming.
Can you tell us about wrestling Hardcore Holly?
So I've been in the ring with him on 2 occasions. The first time was a singles match, and honestly, I think that was maybe my 3rd or 4th match in the business.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that was it was 2016. I don't remember the month, but it was at the Belle Chase Navy base out in New Orleans, Louisiana. And actually, a really funny story that day is they never even told me who I was wrestling, but the promoter asked, oh, who would you want to wrestle? And because, I just started in the business, I'm just happy to be there. I told him, oh, I'll wrestle whoever. And he was like, okay, well, we'll have you wrestle Hardcore Holly. And then immediately, because everyone's heard about the stories of Hardcore, the way how he takes it very seriously, as you should, and you feel everything he gives you. But he said that, and I'm just immediately oh no, Al Snow's on the show. Let me wrestle him instead. Yeah, so that, I heard that the entire night, and Hardcore is they're messing with me, but he's man, you hurt my feelings, man. You don't want to wrestle me. But we ended up going out and had it was a short match, but it was a fun match. I enjoyed it. I think he enjoyed it, and I earned his respect. Let's see. It was a really fun moment because I don't know if anyone's gonna get this, but taps. It's I don't want to say it's the funeral. I guess it's the funeral song for the army that they play on the trumpet. I ended up coming out to that.
Okay.
Yeah. Then the second time I got to wrestle him was I want to say it was a big 4-way tag match, and I don't remember too much from that match, but just getting to wrestle him again and then him wanting to do more with me, it's so cool because 5-year-old Jonny wouldn't believe he wouldn't believe the things I told him he was gonna get to do.
What did that kind of mean to you to gain Hardcore Holly's respect? You know, obviously he's one of the hard, grizzled veterans of the business.
I mean, it's exactly that. Like, he was signed with WWE for, I want to say, close to 15 years. Like I said, like he was doing exactly what I want to do for the rest of my life on the highest level, getting to go out every single night and entertain the crowd. And it's just to get that from someone that's been doing that for as long as he has, like, it's just so cool.
But how did those chops feel?
The chops, oh my God. Oh. He only gave me 4 chops, and I had the before and afters. I don't know where they're at. I don't have them online anymore. I'd have to go find them, but man. Like, I took all of them. Don't get me wrong, but man, my chest turned to hamburger meat that night.
Wow, after 4 chops.
Yeah. Granted, I was also, I don't know, I was maybe only like $110, $120 when I wrestled him.
Hardest hitter you've been in the ring with?
No, it's Hardcore Holly, 100%.
And that's how he likes it.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I like it too. I want to feel like it's a fight when I'm in there. I really do.
Now, you could correct me if I'm wrong here. But were you one of the attendees for the New Japan Dojo in Los Angeles?
Yeah. Was it December 2018, I think. I did one of the week courses.
What was that experience like, training at New Japan?
Crazy. It was insane. Like, man, it's just one of those things where, like, I'm a fitness buff. Like, I love working out, and it's nice, not just like learning new ways to wrestle, but it's nice, like, having a different experience with working out, where it's like you're doing the, like, I think our first day was like 200 squats and all that. Like, because it was a lot of circuit training, and it got to the point where, honestly, like, I got a little woozy on one of the things we were doing, which, for me, coming from me, like, that's not something you hear very often. Because usually it's me putting people through the paces.
Right. So it's New Japan's training is the real deal.
Yeah. Like, it's a lot of... Is it calisthenics? Because, like, it's a lot of body weight stuff, like a whole bunch of push-ups, a whole bunch of squats. It's just... It's more of a mental thing, right? Like... Your body's going to quit at some point, but the thing is, you can't let your mind quit.
Right.
Like, I don't know if anyone listening to this watches the Addy Abdel videos of him and Unk out at Diamond Gym, but it's pretty much like that. Like, it's a lot. Like, it's kind of designed to break you and see who has the willpower and the motivation to actually try to make it in wrestling.
Who was the trainers at the time?
We're talking about the LA Dojo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Shibata, Carl Fredericks, Clark Connors, Alex Coughlin, and I want to say that's it.
Okay, so Shibata was still the head trainer at the time.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Was you able to get any bits of information from Shibata?
I mean, I definitely got advice from him, and there's definitely a lot of stuff I learned from wrestling, and then just stuff I learned about myself too.
Okay. I don't believe that you were able to wrestle for New Japan as of now. Is that a goal in the future?
That is the goal right now. As of right now, my main goal is to get to wrestle in Japan, preferably with New Japan, but I'll honestly take whatever I can get.
I gotcha.
Yeah, like so far the closest is I did just before COVID hit in 2020. I did about a month and a half at the New Zealand dojo, and they were supposed to have a seminar tryout type deal right at the end of the 3 months, but that's right when COVID hit, so I ended up having to come home.
So you trained with Bad Luck Fale?
Yes, sir. Bad Luck Fale and Tony Kazina.
What was that experience like, going all the way to New Zealand to train?
Oh, I loved it. So like back home in Louisiana, I was having a rough go with things. Like I was kind of lost, didn't really want to, just really getting depressed and everything. And I needed the change. So I had the money. So I ended up just paying for the course and getting the plane ticket going to New Zealand. So it was, I'm not going to say it was like life-changing or anything, but it was a much-needed experience to get out of the country and maybe just take a couple months to really try to find myself, or just to help myself mentally, Then, what's up? Oh, I was going to say, like, as far as the training goes, like, it was kind of the same at the LA dojo, just a lot harder. Like, we'd wake up, I think we trained 6 days a week. And what did we do? We'd wake up early, clean the entire dojo every single day, run 4 kilometers, then immediately break into squats, which our first day was 500 squats.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but like I was already trained for it. So like I was a machine. Like I knocked him out easy. And there were a couple of guys that it kind of broke them. Like there was one guy that he did the first day of training, middle of the night, bought a plane ticket, and was gone the very next morning. Then there's actually a guy that came with me. He almost did the same thing, but thankfully he stayed the month and a half till COVID hit. But yeah, like I said, just kind of the same thing as the LA dojo, just a lot more, I'd say a lot more intense, honestly. But I think that's just because they knew they had us for 3 months at the time, or what was supposed to be 3 months. Because there was a couple days like we'd even end up having to do 1,000 squats.
Damn.
1,000 squats. I think we do a little bit more of body weight exercises, and then we'd still do some wrestling training.
What was it like just being in New Zealand in general?
Dude, it was so beautiful. I've been looking at trying to go back to finish my training. The time and the money's never right now. Like I said, New Zealand is such a beautiful country, and then I think that's something a lot of people need to do in general, like whether you're wrestling or not. Like, just get out, explore the world, like go see what Earth has to offer, man. Like, God didn't make Earth just for you to wake up early in the morning, go to work, then come home, and then go back to bed and repeat it all over again. Like, this planet's meant to be explored, and I feel like it'd be really good life experiences for people to do it.
Oh, I definitely agree. What was you eating in New Zealand?
Honestly, because we had to cook our own food most of the time, like my diet didn't change at all. Like because I was already in really good shape when I got there, and I kind of knew what I was doing as far as eating goes. So my diet didn't change at all. Like for me, it would always just be chicken, steak, or fish. I'm very routine and very comfortable eating the same thing every day.
So I think that's another thing you have to check off the list when you go back to New Zealand. Eat some New Zealand food.
Eat the New Zealand food, yeah, yes, sir. I mean, I probably did while I was there. This was a good 5.5 years ago.
Right.
My memory long term isn't that good, unless it's like embarrassing moments or something like that.
Or, I mean, if it was really good food, you probably would have remembered.
Yeah, I probably would have.
Well, I hope you would remember this match. You wrestled Stevie Richards and the Blue Meanie.
That was my debut match.
That's incredible. Wrestling Stevie Richards and Blue Meanie in your first ever match.
Dude, I know, crazy. Blue Meanie's another guy I've gotten to wrestle twice. Because we had our first time at the ECW arena. I wrestled him in a 6-man tag.
Well, we'll get to that match in a moment. What was it? I mean, obviously your first match is, nerve-wracking enough, and now you're going up against a WWE alumni.
Yeah. Like I said, though, it's one of those things where, if I told 5-year-old Jonny everything he'd get to do, he wouldn't believe it, because the fact that I actually started training to be a professional wrestler actually made a debut match, and then it's against a guy that was on WWE TV, we're talking Stevie Night Heat, right?
Right.
And it's one of those things, it's one of those moments where everything becomes real, because when I started, I don't remember if I started training already or if I was about to start training, but I had family members tell me not to do it, that I was just going to quit. My uncle who, me and him, born on the same day, 10 years apart exactly, told me I'm the best birthday gift he's ever gotten. This same uncle told me, I'd quit my first 30 days into training. And here we are 10 years later, right? And then first match is against Stevie and Blue Meanie. And it's this is one of those, it goes back to, I forget what I was talking about, but it goes back to, it's the validation of knowing you're on the right path. And, you're exactly where you're meant to be.
Right. And I mean, you're certainly getting there for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, a decade of pretty memorable moments as of now.
It was, and even in that match, it wasn't just Stevie Richards and Blue Meanie, but Raven wasn't a part of the match, but he was there too. I got to get hit by a kendo stick from him, and it's just such cool things, right? It's so surreal. You feel like you shouldn't be there, but you are. And now that we're talking about it and really I get the chance to reminisce, I get to look back and really be grateful about all the things I've gotten to experience.
Right. Well, you mentioned it, 2300 Arena, the ECW Arena. Everybody knows I'm a big buildings guy. So what was it like competing, in one of the most historic buildings in wrestling?
I mean, it was a cool experience for me. Honestly, I'm not a big landmark guy. Anytime I'm in a different city, I'm there for business. I don't really try to go sightseeing. So it's a cool moment for me, right? I also wasn't a guy that grew up watching ECW. I was born in 96, which, I mean, I could have been around for ECW's heyday, but like I was still going to be a kid, like super young.
Right.
Right. Like I said, it's still really cool for me because I understand the sentiment of what it is, like that I got to do it. And there's probably a lot of people, a lot of wrestlers better than me that never got the opportunity. But like, because I wrestled there not even once, I did it twice, and just getting multiple opportunities, getting to do it, and hopefully a lot more is like, it's really cool.
Hell yeah. Now, can you tell us about being in the Rock's Discount Vitamin Gauntlet match?
That's the match this Friday, correct, for Lions Pride Sports?
No, you've been in one already.
I have? Okay. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That was a great night. Because I got to go ahead, show the crowd what Johnny Lyons is really about when I tried to break Ollie Summers' knee.
Yes.
And then, I mean, unfortunately, I did end up ultimately losing that match to Rodzilla and couldn't get any of the Rock supplements, which, you know, big body guy. I love the supplements. But I got mine back on Rod probably about a month later. Oh, puppies.
Yes, he's just being loud. So, I mean, you mentioned it, you're going to be in another Rock's Discount Vitamin match, so, I mean, maybe you could get your comeuppance and your vitamins in that match.
Hopefully I will. I mean, so I'm actually currently a Rock's sponsored athlete, so I already do get a good chunk of vitamins, and if anyone wants 10% off of their vitamins, I do have my coupon code in my Instagram bio.
Yes, and your Instagram is in the description of the video below, but on YouTube and Castbox as well.
Yes, sir.
Now, I think it's time for Johnny's Bizarre Adventure. You're a pro wrestler that goes up and down the roads, and weird, crazy, and bizarre things are bound to happen. Can you tell us a road story that fits that description?
Dude, I feel so bad because, like, off top, I really can't think of anything right now. Oh, man, and I feel like I do have good stories.
Dude, you lived in New Orleans. You have to have something weird or bizarre happen there.
Oh, you know what? Because talking about New Orleans, we had a show in Georgia at the, I can't remember the name of it, but NWA Wildside runs there, right? Home of AJ Styles, Luke Hawx.
Yes.
I want to say Xavier Woods was there. A lot of good names, but we had a show in Georgia we had to go get to. But we drove in a carpool. It was like 4 or 5 of us. We met in New Orleans. We met at the Wildcat Sports Training Center, where it used to be located at. And I'm trying to think. It was like super early in the morning, maybe 5, 6 in the morning, like nothing going on, but met at the school. I think we had to go circle back somewhere, pick someone up real quick. So, right, nothing's going on at the school. Go pick up whoever and have to start going back to the school. Dude, we get there. It's like caution tape out. There's cops there. It's like, in maybe the 20, 30 minutes we were gone, someone got shot.
Oh my God.
And like, that's just New Orleans for you. Like, you never know.
Was it somebody that you knew, or just some random guy got shot?
Oh, no, just some random person.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's definitely bizarre, for sure.
Yeah. Man, I feel bad. I feel like so unprepared because there might be more stories. I just, off top, like, I can't really think of any.
Well, I mean, just going back to New Orleans, and I mean, this is just a curiosity question. You know, a lot of people say that it's haunted, you know, obviously voodoo. Have you ever had a paranormal experience?
Me personally, I haven't. I know there was a time when I was a kid and I went on a vacation out there and we stayed in a hotel room. I think it was a haunted hotel room, and I know my dad said he had a paranormal experience. I can't remember if it was just something with a TV getting turned on overnight or a light, but just something.
It's either a paranormal experience or faulty wiring.
Faulty wiring, yes, sir.
All right. Can you tell us about that time you tapped out to Oreo cake?
I'm sorry?
That time you tapped out to Oreo cake. You had Oreo cake and you tapped out to it.
I don't recall. I don't have any idea, man.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I do like cakes and I do like Oreos, so I might have eaten one too many and tapped out. As far as wrestling goes, I don't know.
It was somebody's birthday and you had Oreo cake. You looked very defeated.
Man, I have no idea.
Like I said,
Honestly, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't recall.
you're fine, completely. But here on Wrestling Wit, we like to say, you know, everybody is nerdy about something. Everybody geeks out, fanboys for something. What is something Jonny Lyons geeks out, fanboys for, is nerdy for?
God, I've got two for you. Like, honestly, Pokemon's the easy answer because I've been a Pokemon geek since I was a kid. Right? Like, I don't play all the games. Like, I think Black and White were probably the last DS games I ever played. I do have Legends Arceus. That's a fun one I really enjoy. Then, I mean, every once in a while I do get a couple on my phone I'll have just to play with. Then just the Southern white boy in me, I am a massive NASCAR geek. Like, there's just something magic about cars going 200 miles per hour and just turning left. I don't know what it is. It draws me in.
Let's start with, you know, Pokemon. Is it just the video games, or did you play the card game, the animes, etc.?
I mean, when I was a kid, I would always watch the anime growing up. As far as the card game goes, I only played the one that came out on the phone last year. Yeah. And I don't know, I don't play it anymore just because I don't want to be distracted from anything. I know one of my best friends, he collects cards, and then one of my friends back in Louisiana, she also collects cards too.
I gotcha.
Yeah, like, if there's a game that comes out that looks super cool, like, I'll do my best to try to play it. Like, there's a lot of ROM hacks I like to download and play just to get a different take on things.
Now, going to NASCAR, like, who's your go-to? Who's your guy?
As of right now, my favorite driver is William Byron, and honestly, it's just whoever's driving the 24 car is going to be my favorite. I was a really big Jeff Gordon fan when I was a kid. Like, I don't know if I posted the throwback picture on my Instagram yet, but my dad sent me a old picture a couple months ago of when I was a kid, and it was me and my Jeff Gordon hoodie.
I gotcha. So you got that connection to the 24.
Yeah, yes, sir. It's my favorite number.
Hell yeah. Alright. I think it's time for the colossal question. Let's say they're making a movie about you. Every movie has a soundtrack. What would be the first three songs on your movie soundtrack?
Uh, Man, that's a hard one. So one of them, Radio by Yellow Wolf and Shooter Jennings. A, because that is my entrance music. And B, because it's just a kick butt song.
Okay.
Man, these last two, that's going to be really hard.
Pull up that good Spotify if you need to.
I should be okay, like, because one of them it's a Kevin Gates song. I really got to narrow down which Kevin Gates song. Let's just say the second's going to be a Kevin Gates song. I can't really be too particular about which one.
Okay, fair enough.
Because, like, there's so many good ones. But to go into, like, a movie soundtrack... I'm gonna come back to it because I'm gonna think about that one. The third is As Good as I Once Was by Toby Keith. That one's really special to me because Toby Keith was my favorite country artist growing up. He still is. May he rest in peace. And As Good as I Once Was, I listen to that song every show before I go out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like it's part of my routine. Like I'll go ahead, I'll throw it on, I'll listen to it once or twice just before I have to get through the curtain.
Well, you definitely have a solid pair of songs. I'm still waiting on the Kevin Gates song. Everybody knows that you get the soundtrack first, then you write the script, and then you go the casting. Who plays you? And you can't say yourself because you were obligated to make a Stan Lee-esque cameo.
Who's playing me? Let's go with Chris Bumstead.
Perfect. Now that we have you casted, every movie has a supporting cast. Who would be three people significant to you in your story that would be in your movie, and who would play them?
So I don't know if I can do who'll play them because I don't really know a lot of actors.
We could leave it up to casting.
Yeah, leave that up to casting. Only three. Like I feel bad because I know there's like a lot of people that are going to get left out, but obviously we got to go Luke Hawks because he's how I got my start. He's the owner of Wildcat Sports. Without him, like I probably wouldn't be where I am today.
Okay.
Let's go with Jay Spade too. He was also one of my trainers at Wildcat Sports. And then Ryan Davidson, who I'd say one of my best friends, one of my mentors, and then also a trainer at Reality of Wrestling.
Perfect. Now, do we have that last Kevin Gates song?
Man, I'm still thinking. Let me see. I'm going to try to go to Spotify. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay. I'm phoning a friend. I'm looking at Spotify real quick. Well, of course, Kevin Gates is who I was listening to last time I was on this. Gotta think. You know what? I'll go with Great Man by Kevin Gates.
Okay. We have the soundtrack down. I'm sure there would be more Kevin Gates songs if we expanded it to more than just three.
Yeah.
But it is sounding like a great movie. A blockbuster, to say the least. And you could pre-order the tickets now.
Yeah. Please do.
Now onto a controversial subject. pineapple on pizza. What's your stance?
No, no, not at all.
That's a
Like,
hard no.
Pineapple is good. Pizza is good. Together, no.
Okay, so very anti-pineapple on pizza.
I want to meet the sick individual who came up with that idea, and I personally want to suplex him.
I think that the individual is from Canada, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it would be that backwards country.
What's your spirit Pokemon?
Spirit Pokemon? I'm just... Man, I want to say Typhlosion because it's my favorite, but I also know they had lore get dropped for Typhlosion. It was very not good. You know what? I'll take the cop-out answer. I'll say Hawlucha. No, Machamp. Machamp. There we go.
Gotcha. We love the late great Tracy Smothers on the show.
Oh, yes, sir.
Do you know the acronym for Doug? THUG.
THUG. No, I don't.
T is for terrible, H is for hell, U is for ugly, and G is for jail, 'cause a Doug can't spell.
That's great.
Yes, we love the late great Tracy Smothers, trying to keep the memory alive on the show.
I love Tracy. I got to meet him a couple times working with Wildcat.
Oh, that's awesome. What was that experience like, meeting Tracy?
God, he was just such a sweet man. It was such a sweet man. May he rest in peace. And then, because like I said, it was like right at the start of my wrestling career every time I was around him. So like just being able to watch him go out and just go to work, like it was just such a learning experience, right? It was just so cool, like especially his crowd control, because that's all wrestling's about, man. Like wrestling's just being able to control the crowd.
Hell yeah.
That's a funny story, is because he would always come out with a Confederate flag.
Yes.
And it was like the bar shows, the X-rated shows. So my family would always come out to those. And my uncle, the same uncle that told me I'd quit within 30 days, he loved Tracy, but didn't know his name, so he called him Captain Confederate.
Oh, God. And I would imagine Tracy would have thought that was, yeah, I'm getting over, boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. Weirdest question you'll be asked on a wrestling interview, hopefully. Would you ever consider wrestling a rock? Not Dwayne Johnson, not the country, an actual physical rock.
If people pay enough, I'll do it. I don't know how, but you pay enough, I'll figure it out.
Hell yeah. Well, just for context, there is a wrestler named Psycho Mike that indeed wrestled a rock for over 15 minutes in a Tungsten Man match. That's an Iron Man match that lasts for 2 weeks.
I've heard of him.
Yes, he works up in Canada at Smash Wrestling. I believe he's their champion right now.
Okay.
Yes, he upgraded from wrestling rocks to actual human beings. So,
Yeah.
good on him.
Good for him. Shout out Psycho Mike.
Hell yeah. On a more serious note, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
On TV. Signed. Like, I couldn't tell you where, but like that's the idea.
I got you. Alright. Now, What is a match people should go out of their way to see that best shows you off as a pro wrestler?
Jesus, that's a really good question. I'm gonna stick with a lot of my more recent matches with Reality of Wrestling, where you should just be able to search it. It's a whole bunch of singles matches. Johnny Lyons versus Clay Roberts, Johnny Lyons versus Eli Knight, and big congrats to him getting ID'd. I'll throw one more in. I'll say Johnny Lyons versus Isaac Morales.
Can we find those on YouTube?
Yeah, they're all going to be on the Reality of Wrestling YouTube page, but I think if you just search the entire match name, you'll be able to find them.
Perfect. And I will look for those matches, and I will put a link to them in the description of the video below, but on YouTube and Castbox for anybody that hasn't seen them, wants to see them, wants to re-see them after this interview.
Thank you. Johnny Lyons J Spade for Hurricane Pro is another good one. I actually just rewatched the other night.
And that's on their YouTube page?
It'll be on YouTube. It'll be on YouTube, yeah.
Gotcha.
Then if anyone has a Title Match Network subscription or is interested in getting it, all my matches for Hurricane Pro are on there too.
Perfect. Since we are nearing the conclusion of this interview, we are wrestling with the 8 questions of doom.
Okay.
This is our speed round, our bonus round, the round where we see who you really are. Are you ready?
Yeah. Ready as I'll ever be.
Excluding yourself, greatest wrestler of all time?
Say Kurt Angle.
Worst wrestler?
Jesus Christ. I plead the fifth. I don't want to answer that.
So you're accepting our default answer?
What's our default answer?
You have chosen Eva Marie.
Okay, sure. I mean, she's cute. She's probably never going to call me, so yeah, let's go with her.
Okay. You're main eventing WrestleMania for the World Championship. Who is your opponent?
It's gotta be John Cena. No, Shawn Michaels.
If you could come out to anyone's entrance music, past or present, who would it be?
Well, there's one answer in there we can't say. Let's go with Kane, but like when he had the half mask, the
Slow Chemicals?
Slow Chemical, yeah, that's it. I don't know why that blanked.
Yeah. I mean, it's a classic, honestly.
It is.
Finish the sentence. Kayfabe is...
These really are the 8 questions of doom. Man. Because I know what I want to say, but I don't want to say it.
Speak your truth, Johnny.
Kayfabe is kayfabin. Let's go with that.
I love it. We would have also accepted tastes great on toast.
Oh, okay.
Squash. Vegetable or fruit?
It's a vegetable.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
It is indeed a fruit.
It is a fruit, yeah. I feel like I've heard that from somewhere.
Yes, it has seeds. Tomato logic.
Okay.
New Japan wrestler Taichi. His ring gear gets smaller every year, revealing more of himself to the world. My question, what is the appropriate trunks to butt cheek ratio for ring gear?
Trunks to cheek. Well, I am very much known for having a big booty. I get called I probably shouldn't say this, but I do get called Johnny Two Wallets a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. You gotta have some cheekage hanging out.
So how much, like, what type of percentage of cheek hanging out? Like 10%, 20%?
Let's say 5%. So like you can see a little, but it's gonna get the gears turning, right? You're gonna think a little bit of it. Maybe I want to see more. Maybe I don't.
Okay. And the last question, the main event, the thing everybody wants to know. Have you ever had a conversation with a stranger in a supermarket about Darby Allin?
About Darby? No, I haven't.
And that is the correct answer. And that will conclude this interview. Thank you so much for coming on and doing this with me.
Yeah, man, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And once again, where can we find you on social media and merchandise?
For Instagram, it's the Jonny Lyons, TheJonnyLyons. Twitter, it's the exact same thing, just the Jonny Lyons 24. And for merch, I usually just bring my merch with me to shows. Right now, it's either just 8x10s or bandanas I'm selling, but I am gonna look into actually getting shirts and probably make my own website or storefront to start actually making merch, because I get asked about it all the time. I don't want to admit I'm pretty lazy when it comes to it. I just am, right? Like I just have to find the right designer and find a design that I want to put on a shirt.
I got you, but you need to start making that good merchandise money.
I do.
Well, you don't have to type it into your Google machine. All of the links to all his social media will be in the description of the video below, but on YouTube and Castbox, simply click the link. A new tab will appear on whatever device you are on. You have no excuse. Give him a damn follow. And when he gets merchandise, buy a damn shirt. Of course, thank you for listening. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment, both on YouTube and Castbox. This was sponsored by Rogue Energy and Play on Our Coffee. Join us next Tuesday and Wednesday for new incredible interviews, and follow the show at Wrestling with Eve on Extra and Instagram for information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing them, links to those interviews, and so much more. Follow me personally at JamesJ993. Alright, when I say Wrestling With, you say entertainment, okay?
Okay.
For our special guest, Jonny Lyons, Calico Yacht, Scooter Dust, I am James J, and this has been Wrestling With
Entertainment, baby.
Hey, folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show. Support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.